For many years we almost went with only John Terry as one of the players that managed to get into the first team from the academy. We still had our golden generation coming up. We could have given plenty of those guys an opportunity in the first team, but it was difficult to give them game time because we had an elite squad of players with many leaders in that team that went on to win literally almost everything that was to win. We also had elite managers, we had elite people set in place in the hierarchy. We had the owner that wanted to win no matter what. He did everything he could in his power to win. Can we necessarily say that in case with our owners in the current moment? Well, of course, not from my perspective, so to say. I really like when you're giving academy guys opportunities because they have been in the club since they were just 7-8 years old, and it's very difficult to climbing through the ladder and then get into the first team. That is really difficult, and these players is often giving everything they can and playing for the badge. They love Chelsea Football Club, but of course everyone can't succeed. That is not realistic. In this video I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on Coban's future and whether Coban's future is in danger. So before we continue any further, as usually, if you want to be a legend, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page and hit that notification bell down below. I'm going to start on giving my opinion on whether Coban's future is in danger, but I also want to remind you guys of how many talented players we have produced. As I said in the beginning of this video, it was difficult in some time to give these guys an opportunity because we were stacked with elite players and leaders all over the squad. It wasn't until we got the transfer ban we really saw what Coban was truly made of. Because if we wouldn't have got that transfer ban, we wouldn't know that. Frank Lampard was forced to give some academy guys a chance. Ever since that, we have a clarification on that we really produce exceptionally young talents. Maybe not every single season, but most of the time. They going on to being maybe successful. Some of them has maybe stagnated because of different reasons, maybe because of injuries or they are in the wrong environment. Plenty of players we have produced that went on to win things with Thomas Tuchel. 3 major trophies, including Champions League. What is really so unique about our academy that we have, we made players ready for first team football. And a couple of examples of that is Chalobah, when he got his opportunity under Thomas Tuchel, and he delivered from the get-go. Other examples could be Reece James, other guys as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, especially under Sarri, especially second half of that season and in Europa League. Then they got those very difficult injuries and they struggled to come back and find the form. Now I think Chelsea's future could be in danger because Neil Bath and Jim Fraser, who was one of the geniuses behind the creating Coban to the level that it is today, has left and stepped down. They won't be part of Chelsea anymore. And there were also figures that know what it takes to build a very strong academy, and they also had their heart and soul in Chelsea, but there have been so many key figures and Chelsea figures that have left this last year, so they were the only ones maybe left now. And there are also stories that will be further big figures that's going to leave in the coming days. We don't really know exactly why they left. I not solely believing what Chelsea said on their website, because our owners are PR merchants. They're trying to portray themselves as the best people all the time and they never do mistakes. I think they left because the vision, the 2030 vision that was set in place for 1 year ago together with the Borna owners, has not been met and has been neglected. I think that is, in my opinion, one of the reasons why they left. Players they have produced and the players that is coming up, like Ashen Pong, Tyre George, Tauriainen and some other guys, will likely just be sold for pure profit and won't get any game time. Players that have gotten game time have been sold for pure profit. Also going and signing other teams' academy players that aren't really better than the ones we have. I think a reason why Neil Bath and Jim Fraser left. Having key figures leaving that know what it takes to build a really strong and good academy, in my opinion, is detrimental. Now we can only hope that the new guys coming in know what they're doing and we are going to be successful, but I'm going to talk about that very shortly. Now we're going to look to hire new ones, and I think that will take time to upgrade Cobham, but I really think our academy needs to be upgraded that much. Of course, there's always things you can improve, but we had the blueprint there, we had the people put in place that know what they did, we have talents in the academy. So anyone that's saying that we don't have talents in our academy is purely lying. The homegrown players are just being used as stocks in the market. When the price is increasing, they will just be sold, and then we're gonna purchase other teams' academy players that maybe isn't on the same level. As I said, under Lampard's time here, when he brought up academy players, we got to truly see what type of players we have in the academy and what they can do if they are given game time, and will be in a squad mixed with elite and experienced players like Aspilicueta, William, Pedro, Kanté, etc. If there wasn't for a mix, they won't have succeeded, and they also got the game time they needed, which was crucial for their development. Our recent purchases of young players has been questionable. I mean, what was even the reason of signing Angelo, Santos, Moreira, Washington, Casadei? On these guys, what was even the point? When we got the same qualities in our academy for free, which we could just turn to. Some of the guys we have purchased, they're getting loan moves to Strasbourg. We could have sent some of these other Cobham guys to Strasbourg and they could have developed there and then either getting promoted into the first team, getting more loan moves, or getting sold. I mean, we have done this sort of scattergun approach. We're signing so many youngsters left, right and center in the same position, so they're really blocking the path for the academy guys. And it's almost going to be impossible for them to get any minutes. That's another reason why I think maybe Neil Bath, Jim Fraser left, and then they're gonna hire some other guys that's just gonna say yes and go along with the owners what they want, because they're only in to win financial. They don't care about winning and building a truly winning force. The reasons why I think our Cobham is in danger is because we have important key figures, the new blueprint that has left. We're getting in new people. That's probably going to be mid, because most of the people we are hiring at Chelsea are mid. That's where owners like they want yes men in place, and that we're also neglecting the young players we have at our disposal, and they could therefore leave Chelsea earlier because they see that they have absolutely zero chance of getting into the first team, because we will only get sold like stocks in the market. Now we're going to look at the other side of the coin, of course. What could happen with Cobham in the future? Is there anything positive we can look into? Well, our owners want to try another path. They want to go their way by implementing that the brackets in our academy, whether it's the under 21, under 18, under 17, that all the teams is playing similar formation, a system, a style, like the manager we have put in place, which could be beneficial, because that means the players in the academy would then understand exactly what they need to do if they're getting the opportunity on the Enzo Maresca, which the idea of it sounds fantastic. I mean, just look at what Barcelona did back in the days when Johan Cruyff put his philosophy in place, and that will be maybe a seamless and smooth transitions for the youngsters if they're getting the opportunity in the first team. But are they going to get the opportunity in the first team? That is the question, because I'm not seeing that if we're signing under 20 players left, right and center from other academies all over the world. Of course, I think some of these young guys was right to purchase, like a Cole Palmer turned out to be a diamond gem no one saw coming. The likes of Madvek, Cedo, Enzo has been good signings. Nicholas Jackson, a fantastic season. The other guys have been totally wasteful in my opinion. We could have utilized that money into the first team by signing experience and elite players, so it would help our younger guys to develop in the team and we will compete on a higher level. Even managed to sign the likes of Kendra Payest and William Estevao is incredible. That we managing to secure them ahead of the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona. Continuing this scattergun approach, we just block the pathway for the younger guys in the academy, and they could therefore leave because they don't see that they will have zero chance getting into the first team. If our owners has a plan going another path, going to try and look after Cobham and not neglect it completely. And I think we could be even more successful having a very good academy, one of the best in the world. And we all Chelsea fans want Chelsea to be successful, and that should be the main priority. And we got different opinions and point of views of how we seeing the Cobham. I got my thoughts. Of course, I will respect your thoughts, and I would like you to give them in your comments down below how you feel around Cobham. If you feel it has been neglected by the owners, or do you think it's going to improve further if we're going in another path and hiring other staff that's going to be taking care of Cobham. Let me know that, of course. I'm a bit worried. I think we are going to neglect Cobham. The vision they put in place hasn't really been met so far. There haven't been any progress in the academy. We're stagnated there. I can only look to the board to be responsible for that. As I said, the most crucial thing for me is that we just successful on the pitch and winning trophies and winning games, of course, ahead of anything. Crucial that you're not neglecting your academy as well. I mean, just look at Barca, how many youngsters they are giving opportunities. I mean, if Xavi didn't give Yamal, Kubarsi and some other guys opportunities, he wouldn't have become one of the elite youngsters out there in the current moment. They are literally for free during the academy. They haven't really purchased them. Of course, that's going to be all it for the video. A very long one, a very tough one to make. I will happily read your thoughts in the comments down below, where you think Cobham is in danger, or when we're taking a new path with the new owners, that we will elevate the Cobham to the next level and be one of the best academies in the world in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys, and see you for more videos coming out later. So I'm out. Peace.